We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chiefs and the Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Digging in, Manuel Margot, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Into the box, Joe Cronin, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. There's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Sonny Gray gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Standing in, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an count at times.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Tim Anderson is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line, and foul.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
2-0.
The 2-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The catcher Salvador Perez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
That is it. The left fielder, Rafael Osuna.
Digging in, Rafael Osuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Osuna stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Jalen Miller swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. From the belt, the pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And their runners at the corners now. 0-2 the count to Posey. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Piscotty. He can't get to it. This one's down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Hit to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Wichita is out in front here, 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
For the Bears, the third baseman, number 29.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Ball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. Ball, that's high.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Wood.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And that misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Gray into his motion. 1-2 on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Margot 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Manuel.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Margot sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Joe Cronin waits on deck. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Joe Cronin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Cronin. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. In the air to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
No, that's it.
2 out, nobody on. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 full count. Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, John Nunez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nunez stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Hyunjin Ryu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Striding into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Wichita leads this one 1-0. four-hole hitter, Salvador Perez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rafael Osuna. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding in, Jordan Luplow. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 1-1 home. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Into the box, Yandy Diaz, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Posey at first, and there's out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Jalen Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Jalen Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat. Miller stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The pitch.
1-1.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Now another 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Sonny Gray, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
29.
Now here it comes.
No, that's out.
The 1-0 home. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, right fielder, David. Got it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runners on the move for second. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
At the plate now, John Nunez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now back up, stepping in, Manuel Margot. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
One and 2 to count.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 7, Joe Cronin.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Cronin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyunjin Ryu. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Michael Lorenzen will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. To second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too high, 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Wichita leads it 1-0. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two pitches fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Ready once again, Yandy Diaz, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-1.
Strike two.
Nobody out, runner on first. Count remains 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now he's safe at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Jacob Junis is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And it's fouled away. A man at third with 1 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Misses, ball 2. This is line to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
No ball. 1
2 out, nobody on. Soft liner towards short. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Chicago is out in front 2-1. Leading off the inning, Rafael Osuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The batter, the third baseman, Jordan Luplow.
So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Cheyenne.
Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Reyes Maranta.
Jalen Miller will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the K, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Buster Posey, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Maranta is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Tucker waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Chicago is out in front here, 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The left fielder, Kyle.
There's the pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Two and 1 now. Now here it comes.
No, that missed.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
At the plate, John Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
2-2.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ryan Burke will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Ryan Burke.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Burke, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Jesse Winker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Leading off for the Chiefs, the pitcher, Jesse Winker.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock for the left side.
At the plate, Joe Cronin. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batter.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Kyle Dowie will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. And up steps Salvador Perez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, left fielder, Rafael Osuna.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Osuna. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled away. Dowie stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Zimmer. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jordan.
In now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Chiefs are out in front 5-2. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley Zimmer.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey. That's the ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one, here it comes. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Yandy Diaz waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's out.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there, base hit.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
From the belt, the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Sam Tuivalala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jalen Miller. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Tuivalala, a California-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Set to deliver the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage.
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Buster Posey is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 50.
Zach Collins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Zach Collins.
grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Tucker, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. To the plate now, Joe Cronin. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Diaz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Seth Lugo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Popped up. Posey in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Osuna is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
No strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final score tonight. Wichita came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob Junis claims the win out of the pen, his first. Seth Lugo hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.